Okay, tonight's homework shouldn't be too tough, but kind of help you through a couple of those problems. First problem, just to get you started, we're going to go letters to the left. So I'm going to subtract 65. That's an S. I'm going to get negative 15S. I know it looks similar because there's a 5 and an S. That's 15S minus 20 equals negative 95. Then I'm going to add 20 to both sides. Negative 75 and negative 15S. All right, now we go ahead and divide. Negative 15 into 75. And believe it or not, it does go into it evenly. If you didn't have a calculator handy, could you literally type this in? Look what I'm doing. Divided by negative 15. All right, and you can't see the answer there, but it's hiding. And let me squeeze this out a little more. And we get 5. Okay, you see my answer right there? So 5 times, it goes into it evenly. All right? All right. Next problem. What value of x makes this true? This should not be a tough problem. I want you to work on it on your own. We'll go over it tomorrow, possibly. Go ahead and distribute. Combine your like terms. It's a negative 12x after. All right. Number 3 is what I want to attack. And before you even start, I would really want you to try these on your own. Don't just copy what I'm doing. That's not going to help you. But if you were to solve this problem, you know you should first combine like terms. Okay, so you're going to combine 1/2 and 1/3. So if I go ahead and do this, I am going to actually plug this into the calculator. So as I do this real quick, move this over, I can use my fraction button and go ahead and 1 divided by 2, that's what 1/2 is, plus, I'm going to use my fraction again, 1 over 3. And this is kind of crazy, but I get 0.883, 0.83, and I'm going to leave it like that for now, 333, plus 5 equals, now let's go ahead and change 1/12 into a decimal. And I kept that 0.83. I didn't make it keep going. I just left it as a decimal. Point over what, 12? And I get 0.0833. Interesting. Now, I'm going to go ahead and deal with my constants. I'm going to subtract 5, get negative 2. And then, oops, I was supposed to go letters to the left, wasn't I? So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to subtract 0.833, 0.83 minus 0.08, and look what I get, 0.75. So if you didn't catch that, I subtracted 0.08 to both sides. I know it was a little crazy what I did there, but I know I had decimals, but I just left them at the 10th, and that's how I dealt with it. And negative 2. How do you finish this? 0.75 divide 0.75. Negative 2 divided by 0.75. And this isn't going to be pretty, but we're going to leave it as this answer. Negative 2.66. All right? I know it seems kind of annoying, but that's how I'm going to leave this one. This one was not nice, and I'm sorry for giving that to you on your homework. Let's hope the next one's a little easier. Let's go to number 5 now. And number 5 is a little easier. And let me get rid of this for now. Number 5, we're going to combine like terms. I can go ahead and turn this into a decimal. I know it's 0.5x plus, if you plug this in your calculator, it's going to be 0.25x. All right, equals 42. Then I'm going to combine these terms with my calculator and get 0.75x equals 42. And remember my last step, divide 0.75. And I'm going to go ahead and try that again with my calculator. 42 divided by 0.75. And look what I get. X equals 56. All right, let's try the last one. Let's hope this is a nice one. I have 3/4. Plug in the calculator, turn it into a decimal. This is going to be 0.6x plus 4 equals 0.1x plus 9. Letters to the... Now, if you didn't know how to do this, I'm doing it in my head. You can always use a calculator. All right, 0.5x plus 4 equals 9. Subtract 4. 0.5x equals 5. Last step. Divide 0.5 by 5. If you need the calculator, it's totally fine. 5 divided by 0.5, and I get 10. All right? It's asking how many halves are in 5, and there's 10 of them. We talked about that today with the pizza. There's 2 halves per 1 whole. 2 halves in 1 pizza, right? So you can't see that part, but my final answer is 10. All right, guys, do the best you can. Sorry for number 3. That was kind of annoying, but do the best you can in the other equations. I'm going to check your work, and it has to be full credit to have it complete. Has to get that full credit, okay? I don't want you just watching the problems I do and then turn that in.